if you're doing chest to wall L's and they're looking a little bit like this, or even like this, let me help you fix them. When done right, chest to wall L's are one of the best drills because it helps you feel where your legs are and helps you find balance in this position, which when we're learning to handstand, we want to try and get L's before we come straight up. A lot of people rush to going straight up and that's when they fall straight out. Now, if you're tightening the hamstrings, there are a few different variations that we can do to this L. We don't have to come an actual L distance away from the wall, because what a lot of people who are tightening the hamstrings do, come that right distance and then they end up edging the foot up the wall, but they can't get their hips over. So we can come closer into the wall. We can either keep our legs straight or we can have a slight bend in the knee. So I'm going to show you both variations so you can see where you may or may not be going wrong. So I know about L distance is about here, so I'm going to walk in a little bit more. I'm going to put my hands on the floor. Walk in from here. Everyone gets into L in very different ways. I'm going to show you with the bend first. So I want to think about our nice position of pushing tall, hollow body, tilt the hips. I normally push off my left leg. That leg is coming down. I'm going to try and bring it around hip height. Roll the toe under on that straight leg, keeping the push. I'm going to push onto that toe to bring my hips over, and the foot should balance. Now, even if I'm doing this, I've not pushed my hips over enough. So you're really trying to push the hips over and balance. Now, if I straighten my leg, it's a little bit harder to think about where the hips are. If we keep it tight, as we bring this leg back, think about sliding the toe down the wall to bring the hips over and try and balance, like so. For me, I find bending the leg a little bit easier, but some people don't quite like the pushing on the toe because that's when they start to tap. So find which one works for you. Now, if you are doing actual chest to wall L's, you've measured out. So for me, the way I measure is I bring my butt up to the wall and I bring my fingers in line with the heels of my hands. That's where I know that I can push my legs straight and bring my hips over my shoulders, because ultimately that's what we want in our chest to wall L's. Now, again, I'm going to show you what people do wrong and how to fix it. So, hips high. Various ways of getting in this one. Some people like to put the legs up and straighten them straight away. For me, I like to put both toes on the wall, push, hollow body, bringing that right leg up. Roll the toe under. Try and keep that leg engaged rather than floppy. Pushing off that left toe, to bring the hips over. Straighten the leg and try and float. What a lot of people do is they come here and they start to walk up, and then they have to overcompensate by trying to bring that leg over to try and balance, which can happen, but ultimately we want to think about bringing that leg down, keep that leg in line with the hip, the push, and hold. So if you're working on your chest to wall L's, hopefully this has helped you realise what you may or may not be doing, right or wrong. Film yourself doing it and then use this as a comparison and see if you can understand what it is that's stopping you from being able to balance. That's how you're going to make progress. Any questions, let me know.